Nigerians migrated to Ghana in search of greener pastures. And then over time, Nigerians were kind of everywhere. This one saw that this land is so good, and then they'll call their brothers in. And Nigerians were just increasing in number. And then after that, I think at some point they became a threat to the government of Ghana, and then they asked them to leave.
DJ Paco Rich.
Hello guys, my name is DJ Paco Rich. Welcome to the channel. Yes. I believe my people in Nigeria still they remember the name. Yes, the only Ghanaian who is addressed as Otumba, Mazi, Ezemo, Siriki. Yes. And I love these names from my Nigerian friends and all that. Today we are going to talk about something interesting. I'm trying to engage a lot of youth in Nigeria, especially those that are gifted in special way. So there is this female student in the University of Nigeria. This lady is intelligent. I just chanced on one of her videos on TikTok, and she was telling us the history behind the check back, what we normally call Ghana must go. I'm a Ghanaian, and let's say I have no idea why this bag is called Ghana must go. I'm sure there are a lot of people online who do not have an idea why this bag is called Ghana must go. She put together, a whole documentary that makes sense a lot. And so I would like to have her on this platform to also educate some of us history. And then if she also doesn't know something, you can also get into the comment section. It's a learning process. Like on this channel, we educate, we inform, and we entertain. And so today we are going to inform and we are going to educate and a bit of entertainment. And so stay tuned and listen to my baby girl, Afro Machi. Afro, how are you doing?
I'm good, sir. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, welcome to Ghana.
Thank you, sir.
So I can see some nice edifice behind you. Where is that?
Okay, I'm presently in the University of Nigeria, in Ibu campus. Yes.
Which course are you studying in UNN?
Okay, I study human anatomy.
Human anatomy. Wow.
Yes, sir.
Small girl like that, where you get big head like that. Where they study a lot, But anyway, thanks for granting me this interview. I'm really grateful for your time. And then we'll go straight to the point. So we saw your content about why this bag is called Ghana Must Go. And I'm sure there are a lot of viewers both in Ghana and Nigeria who do not know why this bag is called Ghana Must Go. Let's say you are our historian for the day. What can you tell us about this bag?
Okay. Well, this bag dates back to that was in the 19th century. Okay, so there was a time, Ghana is the first country to gain independence in sub-Saharan Africa, and then they kind of really motivated so many African countries to also fight for independence as well. So as Ghana gained independence first, Nigerians are people who, wherever they say that the grass is greener, they always try to, go over there, hustle, make money, and all of that. So Nigerians rushed to Ghana, and back then the British was still over here. We are still colonized, and then there wasn't so much freedom and all of that. So Nigerians migrated to Ghana in search of greener pastures, and then over time, Nigerians were kind of everywhere. This one saw that this land is so good, and then they'll call their brothers in, and Nigerians were just increasing in number. And then after that, I think at some point they became a threat to the government of Ghana, and then they asked them to leave. So then they left home. Sorry, they left your country, Ghana, yeah, and then they came back home. And then after some time, Nigeria gained independence in 1960. And then because we have a rich source of oil and everything, then we started exporting our own oils.
Just a minute. Relax. Okay. You have all the time to speak here. I can see you're treating it like a TikTok content. And so this is a conversation we're having. Okay. We are actually entertaining somebody. Okay. So with this kind of school of thoughts that Ghanaians or Nigerians are the ones that actually asked Ghanaians out of their country, it is not like that.
Yes, it's not like that.
But Ghanaians rather kicked Nigeria out of Ghana before
Yeah,
Nigeria
yeah,
also brought them back.
did that. Yes,
I
yes,
see.
sir.
I see. Clarity there. Now you can continue.
Okay, I'm not sure. I remember I stopped.
Yeah, lost. Okay.
Oh,
So you were about to talk about when oil started booming in Nigeria and things started,
okay.
getting better
Oh,
there.
okay. Yes. Okay, so Nigerian gained independence in 1960, and then like they were producing oils in large quantities, and then it was nice because back then the US had have not started producing their own oils, and so many other countries, Canada, and then they were mostly buying from Nigerians, and because of that, like the economy was so good, it was so nice, and then back then okay, first of all, please, I'm going to ask for the pronunciation of this word because some people said that I don't pronounce it right.
Okay.
Some people said I didn't pronounce it right. So the word is it coca or coca? I'm not I'm not sure I know how to pronounce it. So sir,
What?
please help me out.
Which word are you trying to?
Okay, I think like this COCOA. Like the product that you guys were
Cocoa,
like,
cocoa,
there's this particular
cocoa,
okay,
cocoa.
okay.
Say cocoa,
Okay, cocoa.
cocoa. Yes.
Okay. Oh wow. All right, okay, sorry. Excuse me. Okay then. So okay, so then at that point, after Nigeria gained independence and the economy was okay, so there was a crash in the price of cocoa.
Yes.
So there was a crash in the price of cocoa, and then because of that, like things were not really moving so well in Ghana at that point. So then when Ghanaians saw that Nigerian economy has improved and that it's okay, some of them they're migrating to Nigeria this time to like search for greener pastures as well. So there was this particular article that I read, which was where I based most of my research. It's where they interviewed a man from Ghana who lived
Yeah.
in Nigeria who was also sent back home. So the man
Okay.
was pretty much the person that explained it a whole lot. So then a good number of Ghanaians moved to Nigeria, and then they just stayed there, looked for jobs, applied for trade and everything. And then things were also going well. Things were just nice. Things were moving very, very fine. Until a time came where there was a crash in the price of oil
Yeah.
globally, because
Yeah.
then the US, they're producing their own oil. Most countries from America and Europe who bought oils from Nigeria, they started producing their own. And then because of that, Nigeria lost customers, and then there was a crash in the price of oil at that time. And then was like they're getting tough pretty much. And then there was just a harsh condition in the country at the moment. And then because of that, now the present president at that time, he was actually part of the people that was sent back home from Ghana. That time that Ghana was okay, like his
Yeah.
family was sent back home to Nigeria. They were deported as well. So he was like, oh, well, okay, then since there are so many the countries like kind of overcrowded and everything, that they're going to ask people who are not documented to go home. They said that every single person who was in the country and was not documented, like didn't have like some kind of like a visa, something like that,
Yeah.
that they
Proper
should go back home.
identification or working
And then,
permit.
but then yes, sir. Okay, but a good number of those people were from Ghana.
Yeah.
Like half of them were like from
Yeah.
Ghana. And the man also like at that point he looked at it and was like, this is the best time to pay them back for what they did to us. I mean, once upon a time they sent us home, then you have to send them back as well. So then he asked all of them to go back, and I think he gave them like a 2 weeks notice that if you don't go back, you're going to be jailed, and after you're jailed, you're going to still be deported back home. And then the worst part is that, like, when I read the story, it was super really sad because
Yeah.
when Nigerians were told to go back home, some of them had money. They were not really broke. They were just like, you guys are a threat. You guys should leave. And then, and they kind of gave them time, and the situation of everything was kind of good. So they went back home peacefully. But this time, I think they said that something. I don't 100% remember, but something was going on at Ghana at the moment, and they kind of closed the borders, and they didn't
Yeah.
let people pass
Yeah.
through at that point. And then because of that, these people who are leaving from Nigeria, like a lot of them, so many people died of hunger and starvation and everything. So many people were even stampeded, and they had to like sleep outside for a long period of time. Okay, and then okay, yeah, I think I kind of left the back part. Okay, so now finally, when the Nigerian government asked Ghanaians to kind of go back home, so there was this bag that was very very cheap at that moment. It was like easily accessible and it was cheap. So
Yeah.
everybody, people that are going back home, they're buying the bag. That's the checkered bags. Back then it was blue and red, or red and blue and white, or something like that. And then they started buying those bags, and that's what they used in carrying their properties back home. Everybody was carrying this bag. So then average Nigerians, they gave the bag a name. They were like, it's Ghana must go, Ghana must go. And I think I understand what the situation must have been. Maybe a Ghanaian might be in the market getting something, and somebody will be like, Ghana must go, something like that. So they started calling the bag Ghana must go. And then the name stuck with them for a long time. And surprisingly, Nigerians are not the only ones that call this bag Ghana must go. I was so shocked to like find out after I made the video. I found out that Tanzanians call it Ghana must go, Gambia call it Ghana, alone call it, like so many African English speaking countries actually call this bag Ghana must go. So that's what led to the name Ghana must go. That's the story. Yeah.
Well, beautiful story. I really, really, really. Oh, why is my focus kind of blur? Hello. Just give me. Just hold on for me. I don't know. My camera is going blurry.
Okay.
Um. Okay. So I'm back. Yes. So I have few questions to ask. Meaning, this bag was originally produced in Nigeria. It's a Nigerian product.
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's a Nigerian product, but at that time it was being sold in Nigeria. But I don't know
Yeah.
if it's a Nigerian product. I don't know.
Yeah, because looking at the story that you narrated, when Ghanaians were
Okay.
going in, most of them used that kind of bag. You understand? And by
Yeah.
then it was in Nigeria, and a lot of them had to pack their stuff there. So I'm tempted to believe. We stand to be corrected in a comment section. If you know otherwise, you can
Okay.
come there and correct us. But I have a feeling this bag itself originated from Nigeria, because if
Okay.
it was in Ghana, then when the Nigerians were going, if they used it, it would have been Nigerians must go. But since it was in Nigeria and Ghanaian used it when they were returning, I think then it should be the Ghana must go. But anyway, so what are some of the moral lessons you personally, as a Nigerian, you learned from this story?
Okay. Well, the moral lesson that I kind of learned is that, well, first of all, I didn't really like, the whole, you have to, the whole Nigeria go, Ghana go, and I think because of what happened, it kind of created a kind of conflict. I'll not really say it's a visible conflict, but because of that, some people are like, oh, so this is like the origin of the beef that has started. Having read everything, when I read the whole article and saw the reason why this bag was called this, I don't, I just felt like, well, what they did was not really nice, because definitely the reason why Nigeria went bad was not Ghanaians' fault. So, and then I just learned that I should just genuinely love people, and that I should do things at like, even if I want to take an action or kind of discipline someone for something, I have to make sure that I do it at the right time, because the time that Nigerians asked Ghanaians to go was not really the right time to actually send them back home. Considering that it took the lives of so many people and they had to really suffer a whole lot to get back to their country. So I just learned that even if I want to do something to someone, I have to make sure that the coast is clear and the person will
Yeah.
not really be so much affected by the punishment that I'm giving the person because of what the person did.
Well, that's a brilliant
Yes, sir.
submission. But personally, what I learned from this was you never know when the tables will turn around. And so when things are good for you in a particular time, do not treat people who are also eating or who are also taking advantage of your worldliness for granted. You treat people bad in your good times, they will also treat you bad when they are in their good time. So these are some of the things I learned that Ghana should have at least considered that Nigerians were not having the best of times in their country. That is where a lot of them were in Ghana as at that time. And so they would have at least considered to help them. But I think going forward, things have changed, because I remember when Liberia started fighting, Ghana actually, one of the presidents in Ghana, Jerry John Rawlings, actually created a camp called Liberia Camp. And then most of the refugees that were involved in the fighting, they were all, accommodated in one area. It was in recent times that the owners of the lands decided to get back their lands, because they felt like the war was over, and their president requested that people that went away because of the war should come back home. And so aside from that, I think in every country now, I'm sure if I'm in Nigeria right now and something bad happened, or I'm even attacked by some bad people in Nigeria, I'm not sure the Nigerian government would be happy about that. And so things have changed. And so we just have to encourage each and other to love ourselves well as two different countries. Because trust me, there are people that are Ghana, Nigeria. They have a mother from Ghana, a father from Nigeria. They have people who have a father from Nigeria and a mother from Ghana, like those kind of things. People are married. People are like, the husband is a Ghanaian, the wife is a Nigerian. There are some, the husband is a Nigerian, the wife is a Ghanaian. We have a lot of these people. So when these things happen like that, you would realize that these people that have mutual bonds between these both countries, they are the ones that will suffer a lot. Or I don't know if you agree or...
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much for your time. It's a day we have learned something very important, and I'm sure from time to time we'll be having this kind of cross-country conversations to, expand the love between, both countries and then all that. Maybe probably you would one day have to visit Ghana and also go to University of Ghana. It wouldn't be bad. Maybe after your university, you can choose to do your master's here in Ghana. That would be beautiful. You went to University of Nigeria and you did your master's in University of Ghana. That's like some wild combination. Or what do you think about that?
Well, so that I would actually really love that. Although I do plan to visit Ghana next year. Yeah, if I
Wow.
can, I plan to visit Ghana next year. And yeah,
Do you have some family or
yeah. So it will
colleagues
be
here?
nice. No, I don't. Well, I pretty much like my after school plan is to
Yeah.
travel to so many countries as much as I can, and tell their history, tell stories about the people and all of that. And well, I would definitely love to just visit Ghana. I don't have any. Okay, I do have friends there, but I don't have any family living in Ghana. No, I don't.
But at least now you are secured. You know that you have a big brother here in Ghana. That's when you're coming. At least he can pick
Yes,
you up.
yes, sir. I
So
do
you are
that.
safe. So I'm here for you, Afro. Anytime that. What's your real name? What's your full name? Your
Okay,
local
my real
name?
name is Enyomachi.
Enyomachi.
Enyomachi is my So the Machi comes from Enyomachi.
Okay, so is that a Yoruba name or an Igbo name?
It's an Igbo name.
Igbo name.
It's an Igbo name.
Then we have to say Igbo Kwenu.
Yeah.
I love the Igbo culture. I mean, I actually have your costume, so maybe next time I'll wear it. I have the Igbo costume and the cap.
Wow.
Yes. A friend of mine got it for me, and it's beautiful. Actually,
Wow.
on my birthday, that was what I used for my photo shoot. I'll send you that picture later on. But
Wow.
anyway, thank you for your time.
Okay.
I'll give you the opportunity. Let people follow you. Where can they find you on social media to watch your content as well?
Okay. Find me on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok with the name Afro Machi on any
Afromachi
social
is the
media
name.
platform. Yes,
Afromachi is
sir.
the name on all
Yes, sir.
social media platform. Kindly follow my little girl, my little princess for me, and then get interactive. She has a lot to give. So guys, just do that for her. Afro Machi, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
But before you go, I want to
Thank you,
give you
sir.
a Ghanaian name. I want to give you a Ghanaian name.
Okay. Okay. That's
So,
nice.
so in Ghana, this is how we give our names. Which day were you born?
Okay. Okay, I was born. Okay, a day on a Saturday.
Saturday. All right. So
Yes.
once you're born in Saturday, we call you Ama.
Ama. Okay. All right.
A-M-A. Ama.
A. Okay.
And the interesting
All
thing
right.
is that Ghana itself is known as a woman. And so Ghana is called Ama because they feel Ghana was made on a Saturday. So Ghana is called Ama Ghana. And so that will be your Ghanaian
No,
name.
sorry, I didn't hear you. You said that Ghana was made on a Saturday.
We all believe that Ghana was made on a Saturday. So Ghana is normally called
Okay.
Ama Ghana because we know that Ghana is a
Okay.
woman. Ghana is a motherland. So we call
Okay.
Ghana Ama Ghana.
Okay, sir.
So that will be
Okay.
your
So
new
my
name.
Ghanaian name is
Name is Ama
Ama
Ghana.
Ghana. Wow.
Ama
All
Ghana.
right.
All right.
I like
Thank you
it.
for your time.
Right. Thank you.
Bye. Nice
Thank you for
speaking
your
to you.
time,
We'll do
sir.
this another time. Bye bye.
All right, sir. Bye.
Bye. All right, guys, so that was a wonderful experience with Afro Machi, Nigerian University of Nigerian students, quite an intelligent young lady. And I love to sometimes speak with young people and also get to know what they think, what they have learned. This is what she's read. But if you think that you know something extra, why don't you drop that in the comment section? My name is Mazi, aka Otumba, aka Siriki Siriki. I mean, we've shared this story before, but I just wanted to get this story from a young person's point of view. And that is it. I'm out of here. Thank you. Bye bye.
DJ Paco Rich.